So I'm just going to show you. So this is the home page that you come to, which is your calendar. And it shows you obviously all the classes, but the only ones we need to worry about is your Monday class. So I'm just going to go to your profile. So the top right corner where it says Jane. And then you can see all your bookings that you've got in hand. So you've booked up until Monday, the April 13th. So we obviously need to book further on than that. Oh, sorry, never mind. You've booked up until the 27th of April. Okay, so these are your bookings that you've got in hand. And then if you go to your passes, this gives you an idea of where you are. So it still says that you've got some active credits here that expire in May. So we might need to renegotiate that. And then you've got your future classes, which start here. So we've obviously got the start date of the 1st of April. Sorry, that's 2027. So let's look down. Sorry, it always does it in the reverse order, which I don't know why it does that. Okay, so here we are. So you've used your April 13th. You've used all the credits. Let's see what the details says. Yeah, so it doesn't tell you the things that you've used it for, but you've got all 4 credits there starting on the 1st of May. Okay, so I'm going to do this as if we're starting for May, and then we might have to jiggle your credits a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go back to the calendar. So what we want to book is from the 1st of May and use these 4 credits because you've booked up until, just going back to your bookings. So you've booked until the 27th of April. Okay, so I'm going to go to the calendar. Yeah, and I'm going to look at the calendar. So then I can see on the Mondays that you've booked all your Mondays in April. Because your pass starts on the 1st, we can book your 4 May ones as the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. So some people's pass start middle of the month, so they might start on the 7th or the 14th. So then they would have to look at which 4 classes fit into that window. But yours is nice and easy. So we're going to go to the 4th of May. And we're going to find your class, which is over here, which is your 10:30. Okay, so we're going to book that. And the nice thing about this is we can book 4 in a row as long as we keep them the 4 in that May month. So we're going to add your sessions. Actually, before I do that, so it shows you what pass is available. Okay, so that pass is available and expires on the 11th of the 6th. So we're going to do our 4 sessions there, which includes the 11th, the 18th, and the 21st. And we know that it starts on the 1st, so these June ones are going to go into your next block. Okay, so we're going to add the sessions, and then it shows you all the ones that you've got booked there. Lovely, and then we're going to confirm. So it's as simple as that. Now, obviously, the tricky part is when we have 5-week months. So we're going to go back to the calendar, and we're going to look at the next lot. So we're going to be looking at June, and here you've got a 5-week month. So you might want to think ahead if there's days that you're going to be away. You can let us know. So let's say you were away in July and you were away for a week. You know that credit isn't going to be used. We can put it towards your June month, or if you had credits in hand, then we can use it towards the June. Now what I'm going to do, because your Flexi Pass is still valid, I'm going to open that up so we can use it for the 29th. So I'm just going to book these 4 for you. So we're going to go to the 1st, and we're going to do the exact same thing that we did before. So we're going to find your 10:30 class. We're going to book that. And again, this is the next pass that's available. So it shows you that you've got your 4 credits left. And then we're going to add the sessions. So we've already put the 1st of June. That's the next 3. Okay, so that's our total of 4. We add the sessions and then confirm. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, so then you can look at your booking, see what you've booked, or you can go back to the calendar. So what I'm going to do is make sure that the Flexi Pass that you've got is using the 29th of June, so you don't have to worry about that. So then what you're going to do is go in and do this process again for yourself, starting on the 6th of July, 6, 13, 20, 27. Do those, add the sessions as we did, Then go into August, you've got the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, the 24th. Here again, we've got a 5-week month. So there is going to be times in the year where you have a credit left and then you can use it towards booking those. So obviously the sooner in advance you know that you're not going to be able to come is helpful. But let's say in July you were sick or something happened and you had this credit left, then we should be able to book that credit using the first week of August, because usually there's about 6 weeks. And then you can use your August pass to go the 10th, the 17th, 24th, and 31st. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, happy to go through it again, because I want it to be as easy as possible. All right, thanks.